Singapore government like to do task force, right? Do lah, one task force. Sorry, I killed something that you wanted to say by this ending it off like that lah. Don't do it in places of worship and hospitals. Then that's the thing like they do it. You think the medic won't shoot as well? The medic is so trained to shoot, right? I was standing outside the police station. Run, bro! Just send Everbridge. Call every fucker come meeting.
That is another confusion that the whole world is going through.
Like pum ah.
I know lah. I sound like an evil motherfucker lah.
You are just being too Singaporean. We have enough of our own problem to help other people. Peace. What the fuck is that?
I'm firing you with peace. I love you.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
You're still tuning into Cookie Ma.
Hey guys. How you swallow that kind of things? Like, you know,
I was
Stop.
shut up.
I was going with the suck on it. No. I'm as straight as the light.
Let's sing it, bro.
Sayonara!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third part of the podcast on a brand new day. This is when it's at lah. This is happening on Thursday night.
Yes.
8 p.m.
You
are still tuned into Cookie Ma. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
share,
comment,
yes,
everything.
Spread the love, bye. Spread the love.
Subscribe, notification button. These two things are free.
Yes.
Please. 可以吗？帮我们。
And we did try out
谢谢。
a new stuff, which is we reviewed some Ramadan bazaars.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if
Outdoor.
you haven't watch lah. Think got things to watch lah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And also feel free to comment how we can better our podcast or style of presenting our podcast. You know, we are all still learning,
Forever evolving.
Like in Tamil they say katrathu kaiyalavu kalladadu ulagalavu, which means basically it's the same thing in English lah.
I feel like we've mentioned this many
Have
times.
we?
Yeah, you have mentioned
I
it
have.
at least 3 times.
Yeah, I mean because it is
It's very true.
Yes, it is an ongoing thing. So yeah, basically it means learned is a droplet, unlearned is an ocean. Simply put it lah. So yes.
Yeah, and let us know what topics we should talk about. If there's
Right.
anything that you want to
Yes.
hear from us.
Para penonton, bagai serai kita serumpun. Wrong. I don't know. I just want to say something Malay lah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry for... I mean, I'm not really sorry for ending part 2 the way part 2 ended, but...
And if you want to find out how it ended, please go and watch part 2.
Yes, but before you watch part 2, watch part 1.
Might as well subscribe and watch everything lah.
Exactly. Press the notification bell. You'll be notified.
Notified. And
Yeah, let's get back.
yeah. So what you wanted to say?
Yeah, so basically...
Basically, don't put there because the thing is.
oh no, I already put
interfere.
to do not disturb mode. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
The thought, this thought just crossed my mind. Like, is there anything the global forces can do to de-escalate?
When you talk about global forces, are you talking about countries individually or possibly together? What are your thoughts?
Countries individually, I highly doubt they'll be able to put a dent, to even put a dent on this ongoing conflict lah. I would say a collective global force. Is it possible for there to be a collective global force action?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Singapore government like to do task force, right? Do lah, one task force, global task force.
But I think we do have a very good relationship with the US.
Everyone to the point.
Yeah lah, everyone lah.
We just look and see.
Yeah, that's true. And also you must have
Sorry, I
to-
killed something that you wanted to say by just ending it off like that lah.
No,
Wait,
I
but
mean,
did
you're
we
right.
already talk about the UN?
We did
Briefly.
briefly for part
What are your
one.
thoughts?
On?
The UN.
No,
I mean, yeah,
that
actually, you've been quite silent, this episode.
No lah, he
You
not,
know why?
he not podcaster.
You're
He
acting
want
like you
come
know.
here
You
lah.
don't know why. You know why. You can see me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
They want to see you. Come and sit here talk.
No,
lah.
it's okay.
It's a busy man behind the camera,
It's okay. I'm good. Thanks.
doing 3 jobs at one time.
Oh,
Hardworking.
Okay. Huh?
No, not
Yeah lah.
3 hand
As
jobs
in,
at one
the-
time. I mean, yeah, he's
eh.
using his hands for 3 jobs, but not 3 hand
Yeah lah,
jobs at one time.
operating the camera, operating the laptop, operating the lights, all.
Yeah.
Operating the soundboard, all. Sotong bro, sotong.
Operating the what?
Okay, so yeah, what are your thoughts about like UN? Like how and when will they actually step in, and who will give the command step in?
I'm not knowledgeable too much on what UN has been doing, what they can do. But I just feel like from my view, they play it safe to maintain good relationships with many different countries. That they're not
They cannot be an
they
authoritative force.
They cannot take a stand and say, yeah, why are you doing that?
But they're supposed to be like that, right?
They're supposed to be like that, but I feel like it just became the norm to be like that over the years.
Which makes them redundant, right? In a sense.
I mean, there are things that they are probably doing that is benefiting the world, the nations.
At peace.
It's just that we don't feel it. But there
Oh,
are
you take it
things
for
that,
granted.
Oh yeah, we could be taking it for granted, or things that just not the everyday person will understand more on a global level. But if because of this current situation, if they were to come out and take a stand and say, "Oh no, you're a war criminal for doing this," and they take an action against it, then I feel like more people will be more favorable towards, or they have a better image of the UN lah.
But you see, what's the use of things like Geneva Convention and all that stuff, and it's not enforced, right? Like you see, you talk about Geneva Convention.
That one is a different topic on its own, but I get what you're
Yeah,
trying
like
to get.
for example, like Geneva Convention, they talk about also the number one rule: don't do it in places of worship and hospitals. Then that's the thing, like they do it, right?
Yes.
And when I went to the army, the reason why medic use the patch, right, is because if people see from far, oh, don't shoot because he medic. But technically, you think the medic won't shoot as well? The medic is so trained to
Yeah
shoot,
lah,
right?
That's true. That's true.
But yeah lah.
I think it's just. I would believe it's a international sort of a rule where you're not supposed to touch medics and ambulances, hospitals, journalists,
Children.
old folks.
But maybe they also follow the trend. Rules are meant to be broken. Oh,
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Sorry, a bit insensitive.
But it's the truth. It is insensitive, yes, but it is the truth. I mean, come on, lah. If I am going to start a war, you think I would bother whether the person is a medic or not, whether it's a hospital or not? In fact, it would make more sense. It is wrong, but it would make more sense
To target that.
Yes.
I mean, you have to
target them
take a
first.
look at games, like
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
When you're in a team versus another team, who would you want to take out first? The healer.
Yeah, definitely.
So they can't heal the rest.
yes.
But again, it's not right according to real life.
Okay, when
situations
he
lah.
was talking about game, he was talking about like the RPG kind of game, the healer. But when the first word that came when he said game, the first thing that I remember, right, as a younger version of myself, was with the
Bazooka.
with the missile, right? I was standing outside the police station. Push.
GTA, is it?
Yeah. Run, bro. Yeah, you target.
Yeah. You
Police
you
station.
you target the forces that are able to minimally sustain damages, or like recoup whatever damages or injuries of their forces lah. But yeah lah. I mean, this is another topic on humanitarian issues, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It is what it is lah.
what you wanted to say about this?
Yeah, so basically, I was thinking like would it be possible in theory, like with
The global forces,
forces, will they be able to help end the war or de-escalate or nullify the situation lah? So yeah, the in theory, yes, global forces can help end the war, but it requires coordinated pressure, incentives, and controlled de-escalation. And a plausible strategic theory of how it could happen would be the containment first phase. Okay, meaning to
Contain
say,
first.
Yeah, contain first.
Hold
Meaning-
first.
Yes, the goal will not be the goal would not be
Stop.
peace. Like it would be like preventing of this so-called war escalation, ongoing war escalation lah. So in terms of that, United Nations,
UN.
the UN, yes, can call for an emergency security council session, which in a way I think we sort of like kind of established that they
Just send Everbridge.
are.
Just send Everbridge. Call every fucker come meeting.
Yeah.
So this is it lah.
Yes.
UN.
Yes. I'm sorry for those who do not know what is Everbridge. It is just
It's a system that helps to
coordinate all your
attacks. No,
not
emails.
emails and
To call everyone for meeting.
yes, that kind of stuff lah. Okay, and the US privately signals that it will halt further strikes if attacks on its forces stop. Which yes, they have tried doing that before in the previous wars that have started. But then again, from my knowledge, it did not last long because they decided to forgo whatever they forgo whatever shit they
Treaty or whatever.
Yes, correct. And Iran reduces missile launches to avoid full-scale invasion. Okay, in theory it sounds nice lah. But then again, if you are a leader of a country, would you really want to avoid a full?
Wait, who is the leader? Leader died already.
Yeah, died already.
So who's the interim?
I don't think there's any interim.
So who actually now?
That is another confusion that the whole world is going through. Like,
So
who
who
is
is?
it? Who the person who's supposed to
controlling?
step in Ayatollah's place? Who is it? I don't think they ever mentioned.
Rahmatullah. Don't know lah.
I don't think they ever mentioned the interim leader, or maybe it is not mentioned on purpose. I would say maybe it is a part of their war strategy in a sense lah. Like, I mean, come on, Ayatollah is dead. I mean, he was the supreme leader. I'm sure if they are going to mention the next one, that fellow is going to be targeted. So it could be a ploy by the defensive forces to not reveal their next stand-in man in a sense lah. Okay.
Okay, if I was in Iran's boots, the military boots, I will actually appoint a puppet, like a homeless man. I'm sorry if I say
This
this.
one sounds like this movie.
Iron Man.
No, not Iron Man. You're talking about the Mandarin. Yeah, but I was talking more like the comedy fella, the Borat movie.
Dictator.
Dictator. Yes.
I will appoint like a homeless man without family. So like if he goes, so like the impact will not be great, that kind. So I will dress him up. I will teach just like the dictator.
Yeah,
I will dress him up. I'll teach him the commands and stuff like that. So on camera you like pum but actually he nothing It's on camera is him, or he might actually be even a prisoner also, waiting for death row.
I mean, he doesn't lose anything in the end.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fair enough.
So like maybe make a deal lah with him. Like, okay, if you help, we cut the deal lah. As in we won't execute.
Right.
If you survive,
If
that
you
is.
survive, yes.
There
Yeah.
is a council, by the way, I just searched
Okay.
for their stuff. So it consists of three main figures. One is Ayatollah. Another one is the president of Iran, Masood. Don't want to pronounce the second name. And then the third is Chief of Justice of Iran, Ghulam Hussein. So there's these three. But
Golem.
Ayatollah is just, I mean, he is the main representative.
Right.
So Ayah is father. Beside is Amatullah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, there is a council, but they haven't said anything about that yet lah.
So it's like the tribal council. The council has spoken. You are voted out. Thank you for watching The Survivor. So anyway, the objective of whatever you said is to freeze the battlefield
Yes.
before it widens.
Yes.
Another thing that we can do, like, to bring back, sing back part 2 was to release lah the COVID again.
Yeah. Or something far more deadlier. I know lah. I sound like an evil motherfucker lah. But like I said, necessary evil is needed during necessary times.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, whether you disagree or not, it is what it is meant to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we shall go to the next point?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So the second point would be back channel diplomacy via neutral powers, meaning to say like direct talks between Israel, Iran, and the US.
Call Singapore lah to talk. Singapore always.
I think we already have enough of our own internal affairs.
That's the problem. You are just being too Singaporean. We have enough of our own problem to help other people.
Yeah. You must also understand that we are literally a tiny nation.
Yeah.
How much? I mean, yeah, talks can be talks, but how sure are you that the talks are not going to escalate into something even more, escalate into a bigger fire, and which can in return implicate
But
the
it
citizens
also
of.
it will help to bring the name up. Like for example, the very historic Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump, they met in
They met.
Singapore. What? So
Yeah.
Singapore is a neutral ground.
Yeah.
So if you can hold a neutral ground, you also can talk like a neutral party, right? Technically, you already have name that you already have done this historic meeting.
You
So
must.
meaning your country got name already
Yeah.
for
Okay, but
neutral stuff.
One point that I will agree of on his side
Who?
is
Oh man.
when such things happen, I'm guessing the government would look
Protect
at it this way. They
citizens.
will want to protect their own
Oh, now
countries.
they want to protect citizens.
That might be one of the concerns
When you
that
increase
they have.
cigarette, you never protect
That one
citizens.
different topic.
Mm.
But yeah, so let's say
suddenly
they
increase-
get involved and it goes badly and it directly impacts Singapore. There's attacks in Singapore. That's the worst outcome that they would possibly want.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't forget to file your income tax, guys.
Yes, please.
Even got war, so you still must pay income tax. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, and you were saying they had the meeting between Kim and who is that?
Orange hat.
The orange headed man. Yeah. You see, that is because we are strategically placed and our internal security forces, and also in terms of how much of a threat Singapore is to other countries is very low. Okay, so we are strategically placed in a position where we are able to hold these talks because of how tight our security is. Okay, which makes sense for these two people to come here. Or I don't think you can think of any other nation that is best.
But same thing, what somebody can just press button and one time piang what,
Possibilities.
during that time of
Possibilities.
meet up, what.
You must remember, I'm not saying it's impossible. The possibilities of that happening in Singapore is very low.
Yeah,
Very,
very
very
low.
low.
But from their country, they can launch something. I don't want to say which countries lah. You know, but the big R and the big C, because these two meet up.
Yeah.
So maybe the R and the C one time they shake hand together, press the button from both sides, come finish. Right? Because these two are
Yeah,
stopping.
but that does not
Okay, it
that does
didn't
not
happen lah.
correlate to it does not correlate to the current this one that we
So
are
if
in.
that time it happened, today won't happen.
Yeah, exactly. So why I'm saying this is because having talks in a neutral country and in a neutral country that has extremely low risk of anything untowards happening is different from asking Singapore to take action or be open and direct about whatever is happening between these two countries. It's a lot of things will come into play, lah. A lot of things will come into play, and it's two different things. In my opinion, it is two different things.
So what are the countries that are possible?
To?
Since Singapore is not a feasible idea, not really a feasible idea, maybe just a slight percentage. What are the countries that may be able to intervene and help?
Preferably countries that do not have an allied interest with each other.
So
If I'm not wrong,
I shall start with one.
Yeah, Switzerland is one of it. If
I
I'm
shall
not-
start with one.
Please.
Okay. So one country is Oman. It's actually historically a quiet mediator.
Historically quite money. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, actually we have a few more lah.
Yeah lah.
Qatar, strong
I'm leading you
diplomatic
on
links,
lah
yeah
for you to tell us.
Qatar, strong diplomatic links, but then they have been affected as well by this war. Turkey regional leverage, yes, mainly because of where they are placed in the global map. China economic leverage over Iran, yes, because their economy has been booming for God knows how long.
Especially after the tariff, right?
Yes. And Russia for its military relationship with Iran.
So you see, Russia can actually help. Waiting for time only.
Yes. Yeah. That's true. I mean,
If the Russia not busy fighting the Ukraine like that is.
yeah lah. So in theory, each mediator pressures one side they influence, which is something that is expected. It's like a duh kind of moment, you know? Yeah. And what was it? So China pressures Iran through economic consequences. US pressures Israel through military dependency leverage, and Gulf states pressure both regional economic stability concerns.
Just now we were talking about Epstein files
Yeah.
and the possibility of Netanyahu holding something against Trump. So do you think it is possible for US pressurizing Israel to stop?
It isn't lah. But you remember, this is just in theory. This is just in theory. So in theory, I would say no. If in fact the Epstein files are used as leveraged against the orange-headed bastard, yeah, it would not be possible. Yeah, and then let's move on to the energy leverage factor. Okay, if oil prices spike too high, Europe and Asia face recession. I mean, not like as though we are not facing recession. We are in a sense, but it is just mildly facing
It's time
recession.
to travel Southeast Asia.
Yes. And major importers like Japan and South Korea intervene diplomatically. And China pushes harder for de-escalation to stabilize energy flows. So basically, this creates a global economic coalition demanding calm. Money pressure often works where ideology fails. So meaning to say at the end at the end of the day, it all just boils down to how much you're making.
How strong your money is.
How strong your money is. It has always been about money. Wars have always been about for land, for their natural resources, for their money. These are mainly one of the 3 or 4 reasons.
For their offspring.
These are mainly one of the the 3 reasons why countries actually go for war. Like what we mentioned in part 1 and part 2. It has always been oil-rich countries that the US have been targeting.
Yeah.
Which nobody can deny. Whether we like, it's obvious. It's obvious. Everybody
Last time
knows.
say what? WMD, weapons of mass destruction. Lancau the fella died.
That's
Still no weapon.
Nothing there,
I
zero.
scared. Oh, underground lah, in the cave lah. Could have.
Yeah. So and the 4th segment for this would be limited ceasefire framework. I to be honest, I don't think I want to go too detailed into it. It gets too technical and it gets too technical to dive deep into it. Let's just keep to the hard reality, okay?
Yes.
What makes ending it difficult is domestic politics in all countries, okay? Military pride.
Like Singapore lah, we got our own problem.
Yeah.
Our minister BBQ, that's it. We got our own problem, so we don't help people. We help ourselves first.
Okay. You must understand why I said that.
Yeah. I just citing an example from you, quoting.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that there is a reason
Agree to
behind it
disagree.
lah. Yes,
Okay.
correct. Okay, so risk of accidental escalation. One missile misfire equals wider war. Like for I think in our very initial episodes, we had a sort of like a similar topic where you.
Which one? The India motorbike. The parade, that one no wrong. Okay.
What?
The Indian National Day military parade. They sit on the motorbike, do stunt all.
Oh,
They will go for war with that.
No. It was the one where it was the one of the episodes where you mentioned where, if I'm not wrong, Malaysia or or something accidentally pointed their don't know what towards Singapore, and then our don't know what got activated. If I'm not wrong, something to do with that.
Weapon system.
Yeah, that like or
I don't know. I can't remember.
you cannot remember. You actually
I
very
have
hyped
no
up.
recollection of this also.
Oh, I remember this because I'm not very well versed. I'm not even a little well versed in political knowledge. So whenever people feed me this kind of knowledge, it stays in my mind because it is not something I consume. So yeah, that is what you mentioned. If I'm not wrong, it's Malaysia lah. Apparently their weapon system accidentally pointed towards our direction, and then our air force or whatever naval forces
Standby area.
were deployed or whatever shit until they realized it's by mistake, and then their forces were called back. So why I'm saying this is because
Must fuck their sock lah like that.
yeah lah. So why I'm saying this is because like what is mentioned here, risk of accidental escalation. One missile misfire equals wider war. Okay, and proxy groups not fully controlled by central governments.
Illuminati.
They are
Central.
they are another form of evil in another sense lah. So I don't think. I mean, yeah, sometimes you may need to fight evil with evil. Now that
You see, even if all the leaders agree, right, one rogue strike will reset everything.
Yeah.
Like this one lah, the Russia and Ukraine war. They say ceasefire. Peacefire. What the fuck is that?
I'm firing you with peace. I love you.
I want to say ceasefire.
Okay.
Then after that, they suddenly U-turn where again?
Yes, true.
Yeah. So yeah, it
Which
can
has happened.
reset.
Which has happened before. It's not something that we have never heard of. It has happened. Yeah.
Why are you deep in thoughts?
Huh?
Why are you deep in thoughts?
Not say, oh wow, not say deep in thoughts, but just blasted with thoughts, to be honest lah. Yeah. So what would be the most realistic scenario?
COVID.
In a way, I guess. Yeah. Which would not actually be a sort of like a clean peace treaty, but more likely like 2 to 6 weeks of intense escalation, heavy global diplomatic pressure.
Escalate. Send everybody.
Yes.
Meeting cancel. Send again, meeting cancel. Send again, meeting cancel.
Yeah lah.
Then?
Gradual reduction in strikes
Okay.
and a tense frozen standoff, similar to previous regional fire-ups, but with stronger global economic consequences lah. And
You see, there is a possibility for heavy global diplomatic pressure, but the thing about global diplomatic pressure, right? Because everyone is allies with somebody
right.
somehow or other. Then like they can want to help to a certain extent, but at the same time, they also need to supply their firepower to help. So instead of pressurizing, they will be pressured to help. To have continuity of good relations with the other country.
A layman way to put it would be, for example,
Was I talking in a very chim way? You want to layman? Okay.
in a bit, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, in a bit.
Fucking endless, bro.
Yeah. A layman comparison would be
I'm a podcast.
example, you have two siblings
Okay.
and they're bickering with each other and you are right in the middle. Okay. Who are you going to be defending or offending?
Who are you in the first place? Are you the father or?
No, siblings.
Oh, you siblings.
Siblings.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, maybe father
If father
and
both
two
slap.
children. Yeah lah.
Finish.
So it's like, who are you going to?
Sibling, yeah.
Yes, it is difficult. If I am going to support one sibling, the other sibling is going to be like, why him? You get what I mean? So a lot of people,
It will put a dent lah.
yes, a lot of people would have this misconstruction that being a neutral party is good because you have the leverage over the warring factions.
But you are in limbo. In
yes,
fact, yeah.
you are in limbo, and it is actually even more difficult to be in a neutral position and try to fight for peace between two warring factions in a sense. So whether we like it or not, a war always ends with one country facing a bigger destruction, facing the utmost destruction than the other one. And once again, I would like to say nobody wins in a war. It's just a matter of who makes the least loss in a war. Yeah. That is what I would like to conclude my debate with.
Quick one.
Yes, sir.
So, diplomatic positioning in Singapore, right? Because we traditionally anchor around sovereignty, we follow international laws, right? Freedom of navigation and multilateralism, bilateral relations, tripartite.
Right.
But Singapore, right, we would likely call for de-escalation, but via the chicken way, go to the UN. We will not, what we propose, what I propose in the gung-ho way, help to be the big brother because we already have a nice place. We will still go to the UN and get the UN, pressure the UN instead of we pressuring the countries itself lah. And then we avoid taking explicit sides between US, Iran or Israel. So that is the stance. And emphasis on protecting of global shipping lanes, especially the Straits of Hormuz. So our credibility depends on being seen as principled and not partisan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is important.
Which
That's why
which kind of negates your argument just now when you mentioned about Singapore taking part as a peace treaty kind of perspective.
And also because we maintain defense cooperation with the US. Like we do not have a US base here, so we are actually kind of safe. But the US operates in our
naval bases,
Changi
right?
naval bases and stuff, right?
Even Sembawang naval bases.
Sembawang naval base where Australia is. So it is known as Australian base, not US base.
Okay.
So that's the safe thing about it. About Singapore, we do not have US staff here, but they actually train here. Yeah, so we continue economic engagement with Gulf partners like Qatar and the UAE, and avoid symbolic gestures that appear anti-Iran. And our objective is to preserve all channels lah.
Yeah.
So that's it lah from me.
Yeah. So I would like to repeat. None of us here are political experts or anything. We are just putting forth what we have read and what we have learned about this war. So, and if any of our facts
And partially about our views.
and if any of our facts are factually incorrect, please let us know so that not just mainly to correct ourselves, but mainly because we want to know the right thing lah, basically. Okay. And
Someone said in the comments they want me to give more quotes. I got one quote right now.
Yes, please.
To end this off.
Yes, sir.
When powerful nations clash, it's ordinary lives that pay the price. Peace isn't weakness, it's responsibility. Thank you.
Nice.
And with that, and that's the bottom line, because Edward Johnson said so.
Yes. And I would like to end it off by saying I really wish the orange-headed bastard would die as soon as possible. And if he does, I'll be the most happiest motherfucker on earth. Till then, stay tuned.
I also want to wish lah.
Oh, yeah,
you
please,
can
please.
wish, he can say something, I cannot close.
Cannot, bye.
You disturb us from just now, right? Close. Mute him. Continue.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Swear to God.
Thank you guys. Stay tuned for another episode. We love you. Peace out.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah.